Welcome to AlignBooks. We are happy to have you on board. In this Help Studio tutorial, we will explore the Sales Price List option. Before we begin, let us understand about the need of Sales Price List and the usage of this particular activity. Price List. If your company is dealing in multiple items or is in such a business sector where price fluctuates quite frequently, then to keep the track of prices for various items for billing purposes is always a cumbersome task. To cut down the manual handling of that process, AlignBooks provides the feature of Maintain Price List. You can change the price list any number of times with its Effective From feature. Moreover, you can maintain the multiple price list for the same period for different categories of customers. You can also edit and delete an already created set of information with required authorization. The key functions of a sales price list module are creation of a new price list, modification of an existing price list, deletion of an existing price list. We will be going through each of these sets of information in detail. New price list. If you're in the sales drop-down menu, you need to select Price List option, and the screen which appears looks like this. You can see the New Price List option at the top right of the screen. Click on this option and you will be directed to the relevant price list creation screen. Description. Enter a description for your identification. For example, if you are creating a price list for one brand of product, you can name it with that brand to easily identify the same in the future. Price category. If you are having different price categories, select a price category from the drop-down menu. Create new category. If your desired category does not figure in the menu, you can create a new category from here. Click on the plus in the drop-down menu or click on the pencil icon to create a category. Edit or delete a category. You can also edit or delete a category from here. Select a category to be edited or deleted and then click on the pencil icon. The category will be opened in edit mode and you can edit it and save by clicking on Save. You can delete it by clicking on Delete. Effective From. Enter the date from which this price list will be effective from. You can pick the date from the calendar function. Get Latest Price. Click here to get the latest price of the items available in the system. This feature will help you to update the price list where the price of most of the items has remained the same and there are changes in the prices of only a few items. With this process, the system would fetch the prices of items from the last updated price list, and thereafter you can simply modify the items of your choice only. A list showing the item group, item code, and item name is shown along with a column to fill in the item rate. The rate column is an editable field and you can put the new rate against each item. If at the time of company configuration, then company setup, then sales setup, then billing setup, item level, you have selected any additional column for user-defined item-wise extra charges, then defined number of columns would appear to enter rates for those extra charges. You can enter the relevant rate of extra charges against items in those columns. This is to ascertain that if you have not yet created any item in your item master, you have to first create your item master, then only would you be able to create a price list for that item master. To create a new item, use Module Item Master under Inventory. Click on Save to save the values. Click on X to exit from the new sales price list form. Editing existing price list. A list showing price list description, category and date from which the price list will be effective from is shown along with the option to edit and delete against each sales price list. Click on the pencil icon to edit a sales price list. You can make the required changes and save it. Delete existing price list. Click X if you want to delete a price list. It is advisable not to delete a price list if some data are already entered using that price list. Export. Click on the Excel icon to export the data as visible in the list to an Excel sheet. Search. type a text to search a price list you are looking for. Group. If you want to group your display on any particular field, hold that field and drag a little up outside the grid. Your display will be grouped on that field. To remove the grouping, drag the field back into the grid column. Sort. If you want to sort data on a particular field, click on the label of that field. Your data will be sorted on that field. You can reverse the order of sorting by just double-clicking on the label of that particular field. Click on Exit to exit from the Price List Master. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please give us a call for further help. Happy aligning!